Kerala cabinet has decided to bring in an ordinance to remove governor from the post of Chancellor of universities, and they're planning to bring in an expert in place of the Chancellor. Big development that's coming in from Kerala. Remember, we are talking about how there has been a tussle in Tamil Nadu and Telangana when it comes to the government in the state and the governor. Kerala also is not far behind, and now this has escalated further with the state choosing to bring in an ordinance to remove the governor from the post of Chancellor altogether. Let me take this across to my colleague Neetu. Yes, Neetu.
So the Kerala cabinet has decided today that they will bring in an ordinance to remove governor as the chancellor of the state universities, and their plan is to bring in an educational expert in place of the chancellor. So this is now taking this face-off between the governor and government to new heights. It's escalating further. Earlier, when the governor first raised the issue with the universities, that was after the reappointment of Kannur University VC, they had mentioned basically at that time the governor has come out and said that why don't the chief minister himself take the post of the chancellor, and if they bring in an ordinance or a bill, the governor will sign it. This was something which the governor had said months ago, and at that time the government tried to pacify the governor. Chief minister has written to the governor at the time and asked him to continue at that time. It was after all that now the recent face-off has started again, and the governor has asked university vice chancellors of 10 universities, state universities, to resign, and after that he had sent a shockers notice to them. He even went on and wrote a letter to chief minister saying that the present finance minister no longer has his pleasure. So after all this, it was under the consideration of the government. The government was considering this. They were looking at all possible legal options is what they had said at that time. So this is something which has come in now. The cabinet has decided that they will file and they will bring out an ordinance in this regard. Now, also the matter is that the ordinance also has to go before the governor, and the governor has to give his assent before that is in place. So earlier the governor had mentioned that if they bring in such a law like this or an ordinance like this, he will sign. So now we'll have to wait and watch what the governor's reaction will be in this.
Absolutely, Neetu, and we all seem to be going about in circles because it incidentally, like you rightly mentioned, this is going to go to the governor. Is there any word that's come in from Mr. Arif Mohammad Khan? And also, now what happens to the show cause notice that has been sent to the vice chancellors of universities?
See, there is this is the news that we are just breaking right now. The cabinet has just met. This is a decision that has come in just now. So far there has no reaction coming in from the governor. But as far as the show cause notice are concerned, all these vice chancellors had also approached the Kerala High Court. So yesterday the Kerala High Court had actually ordered that the chancellor should not take a final decision till all these writ petitions are disposed of. So at that moment, that is as far as the court hearing that is concerned. Now, if the governor signs this ordinance, then definitely that will become the new law.
All right. Neetu, thank you so much for joining us. So that entire flashpoint between